Hey, I'm Golden Harper, founder of Ultra, and we're here to talk about the new Lone Peak 3 series of shoes. So the Lone Peak was the first trail shoe we ever made, and we have expanded it into a series now. But to break down from the regular Lone Peak 3 here, you've got the same stack height and the same fit of the Lone Peak 2.5, which is a very popular shoe, and very similar traction pattern, very similar fill underfoot, very similar around foot. We did make the midsole a little bit more bouncy than the 2.5, and it actually lost a little bit of weight. So a little bit of weight savings, a little bit more flexible, runs a little faster, pretty much the same underfoot, feels similar around foot, a little more structure to the upper. So same Lone Peak you love, new look basically, a little bit more bounce to it. And you've also got the full-length rock protection plate that runs through the middle of the midsole so that rocks can deflect into the shoe before hitting the rock protection instead of hitting rock protection down here and pivoting your foot. So we think that sandwich rock stone guard system is really important. It helps the shoe run a lot smoother, keeps people from rolling ankles as much as well. And then on the inside, you've got this medial impact shield, basically some super fabric down here, and that just helps keep your foot from getting dinged up when you're hitting rocks and stuff. It helps the shoe not get torn up as bad as well. So that is the Lone Peak 3. We also will be making the Lone Peak 3, continuing our Neoshell version of the shoe. So that is Polartec Neoshell is a waterproof material. It is on the outside of the shoe. We're the first company to do this, and the only, as far as I know, still to put waterproof material on the outside of the shoe. That means that water just beads up and off the shoe instead of gaining water weight, getting soggy, etc. The shoe stays the same weight when it gets wet, which is sweet, and it makes for a crazy light construction as well. So we've got waterproof trail shoes here now that weigh less than typical trail shoes do in general, not being waterproof. So same shoe, just with the Neoshell exterior, this Neoshell material here. And then new for this coming year is the Mid. Apparently we're the most popular brand of shoes for through hikers, and a lot of them were requesting a mid-height shoe, and we thought it'd be nice for deep snow runs in the winter as well. So we are going to make the Lone Peak 3 exact same shoe in a mid, and cool thing about this mid is that even with the mid, it's less than a quarter ounce heavier than the previous Lone Peak Neoshell was. So it's a very light construction for a mid-height shoe, and it's going to make for a killer ultra-distance shoe for going out there for long outings for days on end. So that's the Lone Peak 3 series. Got everything from light and airy to waterproof to mids, and kind of covering the bases with the Lone Peak. All of these shoes will release in July, and should be a great complement to the current Ultra line for running distance.